All right, guys, welcome back. We are shooting the third episode of Johnerics Quest to find the worst beer in the world.
Holy hell.
He's set the bar pretty high last week.
I did.
Oh, God,
that
was terrible.
That was terrible.
So what do you got this week?
So,
You have too much fun with this.
I'm not going to say the beer might not be the worst, but I feel bad in that the last two beers I would categorize as maybe not really beer.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I've tried to steer closer towards actual beer instead of just flavored college juice.
That's my thanks. That's my new band
There's nothing
name.
wrong with there's nothing wrong with good
There's
night
a
juice.
shirt.
Benadryl.
But
Yeah.
this I would categorize this as a college targeted beer.
Can I get a new glass? I
So
don't
we're doing a
really-
review for our
I
kids
want
now.
to dirty
Yes.
my glass with this.
Ooh.
I didn't have paper bags because I think
Tall boy.
all terrible beers should be in a paper bag. But this is the Natty Daddy.
Oh,
I feel like most people have probably had this. I have never experienced this.
I feel like Derek and Jacob have had quite a few
Yeah.
Natty Daddies.
So is Natty Daddy
Which
the
one of
daddy
them is Natty and which
It
one of them
is.
is Daddy?
So my father drank a lot of Natty Light, and I think this is the daddy of the Natty Lights.
Well,
So
it's
higher
the
gravity?
It's 8%.
Higher
It's
gravity.
8% malt liquor, I think.
And I'd say that this is probably closer to a beer than we've had before.
yes, probably the closest thing
See,
to a beer we've
I
had
have
yet.
PTSD whenever we break out something that has a weird Miami Vice color.
It has
That's a
it
big
has
pour,
nice,
John
clean
Eric.
pour.
It does. It does.
Well, it is natural light, so it's going to be nice and clean.
It's clear,
straw.
clean.
It has a nice head. We might be surprised by this.
It doesn't sound
I'm
like you're
ready
holding
to
your breath.
like the Natty Daddy.
If we like the Natty Daddy, then that's a shit show.
I mean, it's
But
pretty clear.
I'm going to try.
I mean, is that pretty clear or what?
Yeah,
It
it
does.
is. It's crystal clear between straw and golden color.
Keep going. Keep going.
Just a
There's plenty
bit
in the can.
slightly
Oh,
darker
no, keep
color
going.
than the grisette.
Hey, you guys left way
not-
too much in here for me.
A nice composed head,
A
very
nice
tight bubbles.
ass
It's-
aroma.
It's really sweet.
You are right about that, but I mean,
Here.
the head's nice. I mean, if you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna crush
Natty
that.
Daddy.
25 fluid ounces.
Oh.
Yeah, the head is composed like I was driving my
He's
GTI.
like, ooh.
You know how before we were talking about citrus, caramel, and some floral components of the beers? This immediately brought me back to the ghetto where I grew up. And I was just thinking about the very shitty public pool and a Church's Fried Chicken. So,
He took beer and poured pancake syrup.
no, they poured the
It's
ghetto
so sweet.
right in this beer. I
It's,
don't
it's from,
even...
It's probably brewed with corn.
oh,
So it has.
I drank a lot of beer brewed with
Hey, they
corn in
named it
college.
after me. The big one.
you know they do that. They do that in Brazil, in certain the Embev.
They name beers after Chauncey.
No,
Yes.
like
El Gringo.
a skull, really cheap beers, and it was weird to me because I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting, a buzz, and my feet were blowing up like crazy, and it was the corn substitute
Yeah.
instead of the wheat, and it's just not
I'm
good.
not going to lie. This is better than the last two.
Oh,
Yeah.
no question.
Yeah,
I can
it's-
drink
it,
this.
it reminds me a lot of Miller Lite.
Yeah,
It's sort of
but-
a high gravity Miller
It's
Lite.
like if I was out at a concert or something and somebody handed me one of these, it'd be like, it's another beer.
So
I'm
it's
drinking the beer. I
Yeah.
could drink this.
I'm going to be the Scully of the group and dissent vociferously. I don't like this beer either.
Oh, I don't like
Oh.
it.
I mean,
yeah.
we don't like it.
I
I mean,
like if I had to go to the store and they were like, you have to buy one beer, it wouldn't be like, oh, give me the fucking Natty Daddy.
Woo! You know, before we were talking about how beer gets warm and it tastes better, this is not going to taste better.
yeah, this
No,
is
No,
not
no,
so-
no. You want this ice fucking cold.
This
And pound it
Yeah.
is
Serving-
You got to drink it before it gets warm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they actually don't use corn. They use corn syrup.
This might be a hangover waiting
it-
to happen. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Not.
Yeah, this is feeling like shit the next day.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
there's
yes.
still a little bit left in the can if anybody is.
I'll top off just to.
Really?
Yeah, you don't want to waste it.
I don't know, people.
It's
So,
actual beer, I'd say.
It's definitely an
I don't know if I'd
actual
go that
beer.
I'm going to
It-
say this is the best of the bad beer.
Okay, good.
The best of
Good.
the bad beer?
It is. It's
But,
the best of the
a lot
bad
of-
beer.
A lot
That
of
first one where you had to floss afterwards, that's still
that
the
was
worst.
that was a bad beer.
That was still the worst.
But the,
Okay, I agree with you. This might
I think
be
it's
the
up
best,
for
but-
debate why it was a bad beer. I think it could have been good in under the right circumstances, but
it might have.
and then Raz, I think there's no debate. That was just bad.
This might be the only good redeeming quality, going back to Chauncey and his potato steak fetish. Pizza, I'm thinking.
pizza.
With
I think
this.
it's a little
pizza
too
beer.
high gravity for pizza.
Really?
It's too sweet. It would be distracting.
You know what you drink this with? A fucking joint.
That's not a food, Chauncey.
And your boys.
How about some mushrooms?
Oh, you're getting high with your boys.
Yeah.
Chauncey's subtle as ever.
Yeah, like I don't go, oh, look at this lovely fillet. You know what I mean? Natty Daddy.
I spent all my money on the fillet.
Yeah,
So this is actually an interesting experience for me because
the whole series or just today?
no, this particular beer. So it reminds me a lot of Miller Lite, but it's way sweeter than Miller Lite.
Yes, yeah.
So you get the corn taste because Miller Lite is also brewed with corn, but it's also high gravity, so you get the sweetness from the alcohol as well, which I think in this particular beer throws it out of balance.
Hey, Steven, what's high gravity?
High gravity just means that they used a lot of sugar, and so when it ferments out, it has a lot of alcohol. So gravity refers to the weight of the wort that they started with before they threw the yeast in to ferment it. So more sugar in the liquid means that there's more sugar for the yeast to eat up, which means they're gonna fart out more alcohol.
I'm with you there.
Beer
Okay.
farts.
So
later.
do you think that's only
Yeast
happened,
farts.
let's say, in the last
This
20?
gets worse the more you drink it.
Yeah.
Well, as it warms up, this is a
I had
ice
the
cold
opposite. Like
beer.
it's actually tasting like more, but maybe that's a problem.
Do you think that's changed in the last 20, 30 years with the use of high fructose corn syrup in every fucking thing?
I don't know if they're actually using corn syrup in it.
I mean, they got to be. Come on, man. Like, seriously.
So
it's
a lot of the big mega
it's
breweries.
in hot dogs, right? Come on.
A lot of the mega breweries will actually use, they call them adjuncts. So
Yeah.
adjuncts are fermentables that are not grain.
So they equate them to professors.
Yes.
Okay.
But so adjuncts, so Budweiser uses rice solids. Miller generally uses corn. And the reason they do that is because rice solids and corn are cheaper than grain.
I make too much money to drink that.
yeah, I'm with you too. I
So it's a
Okay.
way to achieve the same level of sugar content in your wort pre-fermentation, but you can do it more cheaply. And
We're cheaper.
so it cuts down on the cost. And when you're brewing millions of gallons of beer like
Yeah.
Miller or Bud are,
yeah.
that matters, right?
Sure.
What's Bud R?
Huh?
Bud regular?
Budweiser, yeah, I think Budweiser,
Oh,
Bud
you
Light,
said R. Okay.
You said the R, like they are.
Oh,
they
okay,
are.
okay, okay.
They are.
There's no
Bud
beer
R.
called Bud
okay.
R.
Yeah, I
Bud
was like,
R.
is it
Yeah.
Bud X? Okay.
Bud
okay.
X.
Who owns Natural Light? Is that Anheuser-Busch or InBev?
It's probably
InBev.
InBev.
InBev owns
owns like 80% of the beers
The
in
world.
They should
Yeah.
be ashamed of
Yeah.
themselves.
But
that a
They don't
turkey?
care. What?
this is not bad for a malt liquor.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
mean-
was mistaken.
So, you can't think that was the actual bad beer I was going to. So I've got
That's terrible.
I think before I leave,
If that tastes like green apple,
Dude, he fucking pulled the okey doke on us.
So
I'm
I
gonna
know
sh-
we all love sours. 'Cause sours is delicious beer. So I've
Got
got
another Steel Reserve.
now I've got a Four Loko apple sour.
Oh, fuck me
it
right.
is green apple. You suck.
This is another one that Derek and Jacob drink. Have you been talking to my son about recommendations?
14% alcohol by
What?
volume.
Oh God!
Alice,
Like, just
let me know where
the
his crocs
initial
are so I
whiff
can
of
take a
this.
shit in one of them.
The initial whiff coming
So,
off when I cracked the can.
I'm going to
It was
quote
right up there.
Is
We'll
that
see.
not
my
Mom's
wife
apple pie?
here.
No.
John Eric, you're a dick.
It is a well-established
Yeah.
fact.
You don't understand the mental
man,
capacity
that's
and fortitude that we
uncalled
have to
for.
go through
That's
to
just brutal.
anticipate one shitty beer. Two is like,
The
Okay.
surprise.
So-
it's like a surprise shit.
Before we embark on this venture, I'm just going to say the Natty Light, I don't think it was a good beer.
but
I
it
think
wasn't
was,
with ours.
I think it was out of balance.
The best of the worst.
But
It was the best of the
was
worst.
the best of the worst, and now we're about to have
And
the worst of
now-
the worst.
It was
now-
the Reuben of
I gotta
all
see the
beers.
pour.
Hey, go
Okay.
bite that. Go bite that guy.
So
in the
this
If it's
is
green, I'm gonna rage quit.
this is
I'm
a
gonna flip the
vintage.
table.
This is a Four Loko apple sour. Is 14%.
Woof.
That means
Holy
there's a ton
smokes.
of fucking sugar in it.
It is going to be really sweet and sour.
Mm.
I'm trying to find the size, but the serving size is 5 fluid ounces, so there's 4 servings in here. I'm pretty sure.
Is that where the 4 comes from?
Who's pouring that for 5 of their friends?
Hey,
Who
people-
buys a 4 Loco and then shares it with 4 of their friends?
John Eric.
What are we doing right now?
And I'm like 2 friends.
It's like when I buy the chocolate covered pretzels, they're like, there's 4 servings in here. We're like, no, there's not 4 servings in here.
Oh yeah. So I was getting a candy bar the other day, and I looked at like a Kit Kat, and it's like 100 calories. I was like, oh fuck, 100 calories.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Per stick. There's 4 fucking sticks in there. That's some bullshit. It says per stick in really small fucking letters.
Who has the fortitude to break off 1 stick and then put the 3 of them in the freezer?
Nobody. You might break one off, show your friend, but you're gonna eat it.
Like they're
right?
trying
Like,
to make it like it's healthy. I was like, well, fuck 100 calories. I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 stick.
Here's the initial
I hope
pour.
it's green.
Oh!
You know what it looks like? Greek fire.
No, this is
Like,
Wait,
it, looks
wait,
like
wait.
It looks like
Keep
it
going.
burn underwater.
Keep going.
5 ounces. There's 5 ounces.
I'm gonna think that's.
Jesus
That's as
fucking
bad as
Christ.
the blue raz.
Oh,
That's worse
it
than the
smells
blue
like-
rat.
And you know that's not natural. They added that color. They were like, yeah, this looks good. Here's some fucking antifreeze, motherfucker.
That color is certified.
I'm
It
pretty
looks-
sure this gives you cancer, dude. Like,
It look, oh my God, it smells just like a Jolly Rancher.
my kidney is already spasming.
Can I
It's
call a
like,
lifeline?
Fuck you. Yeah. Can I get a friend? It smells
signed
like a
up for this
Jolly
shit.
Rancher.
All right,
It smells like a
so-
Jolly Rancher.
Well, it does smell like a Jolly Rancher.
The one good thing I have to say is that beer
clear.
is crystal
Clear.
clear.
Yeah, sure.
Look at
Beer.
that.
Yeah, I
But
like
you call
the
it
way
a
you
beer.
call it beer.
That's
I don't know.
This
going.
beverage is crystal clear.
It's not a beer.
It's a
It-
malt.
Oh.
Is malt liquor.
14% is. I think
14%
14% is
malt
like
liquor.
even
It's a
north of
premium
malt liquor.
malt beverage.
I gotta warn you guys.
I like that it's premium.
Malt liquors are
I took a
usually 8 to
pre-sip
10%.
and it's worse.
Doesn't FDC
Than the blue
FD&C
Fraz.
yellow number 5 cause cancer?
Or blue raz. Where
Yeah.
They all call
it,
it.
it's not. This is not good.
My God, you're a dick.
This is made by Drink 4 Brewing Company
Give some dick.
out of La Crosse, Wisconsin.
So what is
Memphis,
that?
Dave's
Tennessee.
glass is empty.
he's good.
Under special agreement from Latrobe.
What the hell are you guys doing? I was hoping he was going to forget.
Yeah, I was just
I
going
was being really quiet.
Taste of this?
It
What is it,
smells worse with age.
What is that melon? What is that melon liqueur?
It's
Green apple. Oh.
It looks just like that melon liqueur.
Yeah.
So it is
yeah.
crystal clear. I'll give them that. There's no head to speak of.
No head. It is.
That's because it's done.
And it is probably it is exactly the shade
Oh
of,
my
of
God!
coolant.
That is fucking worse than the blue raz.
Yes, I told you.
Oh,
Okay, no, fuck that. Nope. I just can't. I can't.
oh,
Did you
fuck.
drink it?
The rest of my testicle. Yes.
So
it's
the
horrible
aroma-
shit, dude.
Oh,
You
All right.
drink it. I'm not fucking drinking it. Fuck that.
fucking
dude.
college kids are dumb.
They are. Holy.
They just want to get.
shit.
Even if you love
Don't you
that.
remember?
I
when
gotta
you
watch
were-
Dave.
Don't you remember when you were 19, 20?
I still wouldn't drink this.
No, dude. No.
Like my beer in college.
I'd rather
was,
be-
I drank Rolling Rock. That was my college beer.
You're not going to get drunk off Rolling Rock.
It
Hold
was,
on,
but it was a good beer. It was a good cheap.
look.
I mean, you got to get the full. This does taste like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
The
At
taste
the
of
beginning,
vomit in my
and
mouth.
then it just goes downhill. From the beginning taste is like, at first I thought, oh, this is pretty
Okay.
good, and then it just went downhill.
Okay, apparently our sound person would like to try it. She wants
Sound
to
person?
see how it is. Come and give it a try.
Here's
Emer.
how I know it's
All right.
bad. When we had the blue raz,
Official college student has to rate this beer.
as soon as I drink it,
College student would drink it. Oh,
The-
and it's
Do you want
like-
a glass?
the
No.
the
What college
You-
student is using
You don't need a glass?
You need the proper glass to enjoy the
No,
aroma.
no. She's right.
This is the college student.
She's
and,
right.
Like, this is
No.
how
Let's
you
see.
drink it.
She's
Let's
right.
see.
Don't
Oh.
argue with Emer. She's always
God,
right.
that's terrible.
Oh, man. Oh,
She's like, oh shit, I made a mistake.
some came out of her nose. Did you see that?
So, at a distance, the aroma is green
that
Jolly
bad.
Rancher.
yes.
It tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, it's like
Inside
that.
your
You can't even
your
Closer-
colon.
So up,
Not so
up close,
Yeah.
you get more of the alcohol. So it's like
Like
cough syrup
jelly.
plus Jolly,
Oh, yeah.
Jolly
I'd say
Rancher.
green Jolly vomit.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think it's that bad.
Well, you drink the rest of it then.
Well, I might. I'm in fact. You guys remember that movie when Rodney Dangerfield went back to college?
Yes.
I think
to school.
Yeah, back to school. I think I'm getting to his age. So
You can do the
Hey,
triple. You can
hey,
do the
why don't you
triple
call me
Indy.
when you have
You
no
can
class?
do the triple Indy after. Dave, you can do the triple Indy after.
I'll do triple Indy
Let me tell you how
after
I
I have
know.
one of these green sours.
Here's
Yeah,
how I know.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Every time that we've had a really bad, this one in the Raz, because my number 1 and 2 sphincter start opening.
I'm not wasting
It's
sobriety on
almost like
Fuck.
the rest of your system is like, whatever that shit is, get it out. You fucked me.
You got
and
more than
now-
one?
So the flavor is
You got
like,
more than one?
No.
green NyQuil
that. I wouldn't waste my money
plus
on
green
that.
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
God, that's horrible.
It has a very
The
clean
flavor
finish.
is like, I never want to drink this fucking flavor again.
It does have a clean finish.
It has
I'll give you that.
Have we noticed this has a very clean finish?
No creamy mouthfeel.
There's no creamy
I
mouthfeel.
can't, can you imagine how horrible it would be to vomit that up?
Yeah.
So listen, I think
just
what we
like-
should do as a prank,
green,
obviously
nasty
our friends
vomit,
don't care about our videos.
full of like pretzel and chips and
What if-
gravy.
What have I ever done to you?
What we do at Rocktoberfest is we put about a 4-pack of both Blue Raz and the green, this green shit, and see who just gets annihilated.
After we're out, so we're standing around the
A little bit more.
bonfire passing the bourbon.
Yes.
And then we're like, "Have you tried Blue Raz?"
No, we don't even do that. We just leave it in the ice chest
Yeah, yeah.
as a fortune cookie.
Right. Man, that can is not going to burn.
Yes, it is from the inside.
You know, I think
It's
this
gonna
may
burn
actually.
from shame.
So I'm on record as saying the Blue Raz was the worst.
The worst.
You think this is
You
better?
still think
This is worse. I think
and
it's
I
worse.
think this is worse.
This
Yeah.
is worse.
I somehow you managed to top the Blue Raz, which
I think
is
this
a
is
feat.
better than Blue Raz.
You should really be proud of yourself.
But you can't fault them. I mean, they definitely said 4, drink this shit, you go loco. I mean, there's
Yeah,
4
I think
portions.
they added acetaldehyde, so
Well,
that's
we are not the target demographic.
No, we're not.
no.
Who is?
We're not.
Aliens?
It's
Come on,
the
man.
14%.
It's the,
14% alcohol for $1.
That's a malt liquor at 14. That's easily 4% above any malt liquor you can get at 7-Eleven.
True, but
if you kill that
Thunderbird,
can,
Old English,
You kill that
they
can,
all
you're
taste better
fucking
than that.
hammered.
That
you
is
just drank
not,
a 6-pack in
Oh
one
my
sitting.
God.
Like,
Yeah.
Are you
like-
kidding me?
And then
Yeah,
vomit
it's just like you
for
ate
the
a whole
rest of
bunch
the
of
night.
Jolly Ranchers.
ugh.
Your tongue probably turns fucking green.
Although.
Oh my God.
Your
What
urine
if
probably
you
turns
drank
green?
that, and then you were doing it with your girlfriend, and you left her a green mess.
Chauncey, why is your spooge green?
You are the Green Hornet. Listen.
I just drank a 4-pack of
or the Green
Four
Lantern.
Loko.
Sour apple.
But now I'm starting to think maybe we should take this on Riverfest.
No! No!
But not for
I
us.
think-
Not for us. Not for us.
The initiates.
The initiates.
Look, if we brought that and pulled that out, Jacob and Derek would be like, yeah!
It's not going to have the effect
You're my
you're
boy,
intending.
Blue. You're my boy. I'm like, what? No way. It's horrible.
You saw how they mowed through the natural light.
Yes, but you know, Natty Daddy.
And that's like a third of the alcohol of this motherfucker.
Oh my God, that is.
Oh my
I
God.
I cannot imagine just like sitting down and I'm going to enjoy this entire can of beer.
I already have a headache.
Yeah, it's
Me
terrible.
too. Me
I
too.
really didn't think it was that bad.
You would make
I
a
have
great
lost respect for
spy
Mr.
because
Dave.
you're a terrible liar.
No, I really don't. I think that Blue Raz was worse.
No, something about this
It's
apple.
the green NyQuil flavor.
That one finishes like formaldehyde.
No, it's clean. It's got clean finish.
Dave, you're
Blue Raz.
Imagine what it does to
It
your
does
shit.
actually have a fairly clean finish.
too many IPAs. I think.
Will someone call 911?
But in the middle, it's just like drinking green NyQuil that's been diluted by Jolly Rancher.
The crazy thing, it goes well with this howl, sniffer you got going on.
Yeah,
It does.
It does.
Yeah,
I'm
not
actually,
gonna
I'm
finish
thinking.
What's weird?
I think, Dave,
tried.
did you actually
Yeah, but
finish
yours
yours or
was
did you
like-
dump it out?
No, I'm like
Put
Chauncey.
it on
I'm
your
a.
That's terrible.
I'm thinking
Man,
like
a little bit.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
if I had a
awful. That
fillet
was
and a
bad.
baked potato.
I feel like my
So my stomach is, my belly is warm, just like I took a shot
Mine
of
is telling-
NyQuil.
Mine is telling me like, hey, you're kind of an asshole. Stop putting that
Hey,
stuff in here.
you just
I-
took some NyQuil. It's time to go to bed now.
I would have thought this was a waste of money except for your reactions because that was priceless.
Did you really only pay
that was pretty good.
I bought it at Giant, so it's probably $2.50.
Yeah, we'll
Everything
never,
at Giant is double the price that it
Yes.
should be.
we'll never trust you again.
Nope.
All right, so once again, John Eric has upped his game in his quest to find the worst beer in the world.
Yeah.
He'll be missing in action for the next 2 weeks.
That's right.
So I guess I'll attempt to fill his shoes.
Thank God I'm on vacation.
I picked the worst beers. Yeah, we'll be missing Ruben for the next 3 weeks, so we'll have some alternates in here. All right, we got one more video to shoot, so we'll see you guys again in a few minutes.